Okay, so let's say we've got our video and it's displaying everything about our product, it's giving it the USPs, it's ideally showing people using it because the best videos are lifestyle videos, people in action using those products and getting the best out of it and why they would use it and how it helps their daily lives, right? So typically what companies have done is they've put it on their website. They're sending traffic through to their website and people then are watching those videos and then navigating elsewhere. Whereas what's really helpful at the moment is if you then chop up that video, you might make it a little bit shorter for the optimum times of the different social platforms, and then use that video to actually drive traffic through to your website and generate interest. And as we've talked about before, you can then, there's different layers. You can do the retargeting of what percentage of people have watched X amount of the video. But right now, Facebook's obviously pushing video content in a really big way, and they have done over the last 2 or 3 years or so. And some of the big advertising channels which are not used as frequently, but there's no reason why not, because they're just as populated depending on your demographic. So Snapchat, for instance, have just released their advertising platform, and it's relatively ignored by businesses because they're saying, well, Snapchat's not as popular as what it used to be. It's not getting the usage that it used to be. Well, in actual fact, that makes it in some ways even more effective because other companies have dismissed it as a channel and you can then jump in. And if you're looking to target anyone from let's say 13 to 30, Snapchat is an amazing platform and you're going to come up against less competition, which means your prices are going to be lower to serve that ad to people because everyone else has dismissed it. So I'm seeing a lot of advertising stats about Snapchat and people getting really good results whilst a lot of other people are dismissing it. So you've got that as an option outside of Facebook. The other one is Instagram, obviously owned by Facebook. So it's really helpful that you can serve that video again to people that you target either through the Facebook ads manager itself or Instagram. And people are hugely engaged on Instagram right now. It's the big platform and one that's really growing at quite a rate. And then the other one, which sounds really simple and that you would obviously always think about it, but not many people are using, is YouTube. And YouTube's, for some reason, being quite neglected as a video advertising platform. And there's big differences because Facebook charges the second you look at a video or start watching a video, whereas there's mechanisms on YouTube that they only actually start charging you once they've watched 3 or 5 seconds of the video, or once they haven't hit the skip button after 5 seconds, then that logs as when they start charging you. So in terms of once you've got that video, you've actually got multiple channels to spread that video across, gain not only brand exposure, but also starting to build up a warm audience. And then you can either send people through to your website. Instagram now is actually allowing you to shop on your newsfeed. So as a product or a video comes through, you click on it and it takes you through to your website. So you've got a lot more opportunities to be able to use that video and also understand what your optimum times on each of those channels are. So for Facebook it's 30 seconds, for YouTube it might be a little bit longer, of a minute, and it's just understanding that and then using that video to get the best results. So not just sticking it on your website, use it everywhere, drive traffic to your website, increase sales, everyone's happy.